Day 9 of making my passion my paycheck. Hi, I'm Amy. I'm 35 years old and I've spent most of my life chasing financial security, a paycheck and a life that looked good on paper. But somewhere along the way, I lost my creativity. Whilst doing my art degree at university, a place where creativity was supposed to thrive, for me, it did the opposite. The pressure, the expectations, the need to be good enough crushed every ounce of creative confidence I had. So I stopped. And for years, I stayed stopped. But now, here I am, undoing that damage, unlearning the idea that creativity has to be good to be worth doing. I spent most of my life disconnected from my emotions, blocking them out, pushing them down, convincing myself they didn't exist. But the truth is, what you refuse to feel doesn't just disappear, it controls you in ways you don't even realise. Culturally, I was taught that emotions make us weak, that you should just brush it off and get over it. But here's the truth, you can't communicate what you don't understand. How could I express myself to others when I'd never allowed myself to even sit with my own emotions, to acknowledge them, to understand them, to make sense of my past and my present? Conversations were hard for me. I didn't know how to articulate how I was feeling, so I let it fester inside me, until eventually I'd either explode or completely shut down. People who can't communicate think everything is an argument, because when you don't process your emotions, you don't respond, you react. And then I realised communication really is everything. I had to learn how to communicate with myself before I could ever communicate with anyone else. And that's where journaling changed everything for me. I used to be the person who didn't see the point in the exercise, but the actual release that comes when you physically put your thoughts onto paper is unmatched. Because writing isn't just about words, it's about feeling. When you sit deep in thought, when you force yourself to slow down and confront what's really there, you uncover things you didn't even realise were weighing you down. It stops the spiral in your head. It turns abstract moments into something tangible, something you can work through, something you can release. My favourite quote is, heal so you can hear what's being said without the filter of your wound. And journaling helped me do that. It taught me how to sit with my emotions instead of running from them. And after years of writing and finally learning how to feel, I realised that understanding my emotions wasn't just healing, it was guiding me. Journaling helped me uncover what was inside, figuring out what lights me up, figuring out my true passion, one I never would have found if I hadn't first learned how to feel. I don't have it all figured out just yet, but here's what I do know. When you take the time to understand yourself, to put your feelings into words, to sit with them instead of running from them, everything changes. Because the better you know yourself, the better you can show up in every part of your life. Will you join me?